Hello everybody and welcome back to a really unique Planet Zoo video today. This is very much different to what I normally build, and it's different in a good way. It comes out looking amazing. Stick around to the end and I will go through everything that I've built, go through how I've done things, why I chose certain ways to do things, and show you a little tour of the whole build, 360 all the way around. And yeah, it's really weird, funky build, so stick around to the end of the video to see that. But let's just go through my kind of like thought process. I'm not going to talk too much, I'm just going to let you enjoy this video and relax, and then I'll talk mainly at the end. So you can skip forward to the end if you want to see the final output, the final product, so to say, of this build. But for now, I'm just going to talk through the process and why I chose to do something like this, and my inspiration, and where I got the idea to build something like this from. So basically, it's like a shipping container, and I've seen a couple of things like this. They're in Manchester, which is where I'm from, Manchester city centre. There was, I'm not sure if it's there currently, but when I worked in Manchester city centre a couple of years back, there was a bunch of shipping containers basically, and inside all of these shipping containers was food outlets. So I think there wasn't big ones, there was like private owned ones, so there was no like McDonald's or anything like that, but there was like a pizza shop, there was drink shops and stuff like that, and it was really interesting. And when I used to drive past it and look at it out the window, it would always interest me. And I went in one day and it was amazing. They had all these different shops in all these different shipping containers, what had been like converted into these beautiful looking like rustic / modern shops. And it was weird because the outside of the building was really like a shipping container. It was really like, looked a bit run down and rustic and out there. And then you'd see different things in and around the shipping containers what were really modern and really beautiful, really. So that's the kind of thing I wanted to try to come out with and try to copy, so to speak. I really wanted to focus on lighting in this build as well. A lot of people build and they don't put lights in the build because they don't play at night times, and it is a valid reason not to put lights in your build if you don't play at night time. But I think it really does just make a building in Planet Zoo stand out and look beautiful. We've got lights, they've been programmed into the game. There's loads of different lighting options, as well as different coloured lights. I want to start seeing people use more lights in their builds. If you use lights in your builds, or if you don't even, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you prefer using lights or you're just not that bothered about them. Me personally, I love using them. So yeah, sorry I went off a bit of a tangent there, but yeah, I wanted to do, as you can see, the roof here. I'm trying to use some of the new pieces, the Australian pieces in the Australian DLC, and these pieces are brilliant, especially these curved pieces because they snap together. You put position snap on in the side menu on the bottom right, and you can just position snap them to give these lovely curves, as you can see here. They're also totally recolorable, so you can choose, I think it's 4 colours on each piece, and whatever colour you want you can have, which is also an amazing addition. So yeah, I'd recolor them all to white. The main colours of this build, I wanted it to be quite bright, modern, fresh looking, as well as having that rustic like metal feel to it from the containers. So that's what I tried to stick with, and I figured out that these Australian pieces worked really well. As you can see, the roof is on now. I'm quite happy with how the roof looks at the moment, and I'm adding these beams. These are the New World beams. They're not an Australian piece, they're a New World piece, but we need support beams because a roof just wouldn't be floating. Basically, I wanted to add beams, I wanted to add that realistic element to it. I could have just left it, but if you put in that extra work and make stuff look like it should be if it was built in real life, it really does make the build stand out in the end and come to life. And that's what I love doing. I love adding these little details or make it more realistic and make it stand out. After the roof, I think we add a pizza shop on the top, and I was gonna add a drink shop down below, but I didn't. I added one of the new vending machines from the new patch, which is also amazing. Loving all the new vending machine options. So I've added that, and again, it just gives it a better feel, and I think it just works well with a vending machine rather than an actual shop down below. Keep the shop at the top. I built the path so you can come up the stairs on top of one shipping container, get your pizza, come back down, get a drink, and then sit down in the little seating area, what we end up building. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, really happy with the seating area what we built as well, and they can relax there, have the pizza, have the drink, and chill out. So yeah, I'm actually going to be quiet now for the rest of the build. This is not actually a long speed build. Like I said before, at the end I'll give you a little rundown of everything I've changed and everything I've added, which is quite a lot, because a lot of stuff would be quite, well, honestly, it'd be quite boring for you to watch me adding little details and stuff. If you want me to leave the little details in and advanced moving stuff and trying to get everything right, if you would rather have me leave those details in, the video would be much longer, but you would get to see those details. Let me know in the comment section below which you would prefer, which kind of like building videos, when you're watching speed build videos, do you prefer watching. So yeah, I'm going to be quiet now, and I will see you at the end of this video. So from where that speed build left off, I've added quite a bit of detail, so I'll just give you a quick overhaul of everything I've added. I've not changed the structural properties of what you saw during that speed build segment, but I have added quite a little bit of detail, so I'll take you through it. I've got a little decking area here with a little fire and a little canopy area where our guests can chill out and eat if they like. Little like pond area here. I wanted to try to keep this Australian like, but with a modern contemporary twist. I put this little thing, I've never used this before. This is the concrete planter pedestal one, and I just turned it upside down and it makes it look like a nice little water feature. Press play so you can see the water in motion. So yeah, we've got this nice little pond here, added some cactus, keeping with the theme. We've got some little details here. These are what come with the Australian pack. These little, what they're called, let's have a look what they're called quickly. But I love these, Australian animal sign lizard. Yeah, I really like the stuff, what they've added in the Australian pack, cosmetic wise. Some desert trees also from the Australian pack. Put this like little fencing around it to make it look a bit more natural and stand out a little bit more. We've got our decking area here for our guests to sit down and grab a bite to eat, which they will get from here, which is the ice cream vending machine, and up here which is the pizza store. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. I love this this chain thing I've done here. Never done this before. I really wanted to experiment with this build and do something really different, and I think it come out looking pretty good. Let me know in the comment section below if you think it came out looking pretty good in the end. Give you a little tour around here. Another little like lake / pond area, and that's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, drop a like, it helps the channel a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more Planet Zoo videos like this. My name's Adam, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.